It's a tinging sound. You're doing that? You gotta be, because it quit.
That's you.
Oh.
I don't know what that sound is.
Well, quit as soon as I raised up. Oh.
Hey.
They went in and left. They should have looked, and they looked at, see, look at my mug, and they took off. See, you wanted me in here. See, I scared them off.
Here comes the one back.
Oh, shit.
I like the mask for Curtis. Like he aggravating me, so
I don't aggravate you. I'm good to you.
Tell the truth.
I am. Okay, you want the truth, and nothing but the truth. It is. You get everything you want. I'm gonna tell everybody out here, everywhere she wants to go. She says, Kurt, can we go to Sonny's barbecue? Where do you think we go? Sonny's barbecue. Even if I don't want to go there, can we go someplace else? Kurt, can we go to that day? Kurt, can we go to IHOP? He gets everything she wants. She's spoiled. They'll never tell you any different. But it's true. Like, Willie can tell you. Her stepdad could tell you if he was here.
I like to aggravate you.
So I don't.
This goober.
How's it been going? Long time no see. How has the fishing been? Tell him, fishing master.
Goober. It's been a long time no seeing for you two. How's it going, Goober?
I'm glad you came in. Yeah, my fishing wasn't no good today, but I don't know. Sometimes, I ain't catching them like I used to. Sometimes we used to go out and catch 20, 15, 8, 10, good numbers. Times I've been out lately, we catch 2, 3, 0 today. I don't know what's going on. It just, I don't know where people's ate a bunch of them out of those lakes, or they just don't like what we're throwing, or what's going on. It seems like we ain't catching any that many. We got one lake we go to where we can do pretty good, but I don't know. There's there's a lot of lakes in this area right here in this town where it's, it don't really cost you much because you can go like 5 miles across town. You can go to a lake or whatever. You got some 2 or 3 miles away. It really don't cost you nothing to hardly go, just a time, maybe a gallon of gas or something. But when you hook a boat on, of course, it costs you more. But there's this one place that's like, I think about 20 some mile away. They charge you $5 to launch your boat, and I think $3 to get in the gate, or $2 or something to the park. So you got $8 there. And the time you drive there and your boat gas, you've got about 25, $30. So, it's kind of expensive fish a day if you don't catch anything. The other place is in between this town and another town. It's about, I'd say 12 or 13 mile out. You catch fish there really good most of the time, but it's 3 mile across the lake. It burns, about a quarter tank of boat gas, which is about, it's $4. I use a non-ethanol, so don't plug up the motor. So it's like $4 something a gallon. So that's about 4 gallons, or about 4.5 gallons. So that's a quarter of a tank is. So you got about $20 there, about 10 in the truck. So you got $30 to cost you there.
Wow.
So sometimes it don't cost you a lot. So
why, snowing over there? Where you at, Goo Bear?
It's been going all right. He's in
Jay. Who's Jay?
Hey, buddy. Grand Theft Auto Jay. Nice to see Francis with you. Been working a lot and also been getting ready for turkey season. I think I'm starting doing videos for you too, wild turkey hunting. I haven't got no interviews yet.
True.
Yeah, most of the time, well, I don't get to fish with Francis much or don't get on live much because I never get to fish with her alone much anymore because somebody always, either Willie will say, well, if you're going all right alone, or when you going fishing again, or he always seems to get asked. So I don't, or he invites himself. And so I don't get much time. Then I'm doing all the filming usually, so you don't really see me in the videos. And it's mostly the same way. And I also turn the camera around on me when I catch somebody. I usually just film the fish. You never see me in the videos when I'm fishing. So it's kind of I don't know. I don't have the money to set up the boat like I want to. I need a camera up front with them, what they call them things, Yolotech poles. You plug into where the lights go, and it puts the camera up there, and you put one in the front and one in the back. But then poles are like $150 to charge your GoPro and stuff. If I could set that up, but do it that way. But
Sure.
That's the only way, but I just don't have the money to do that. So, because I don't really get in the videos, and I've been working a lot making that money. If I make fishing videos, people watch them, but I don't get no subscribers for some odd reason. I ain't seen. I can't go to. How do you? What was I going to say? I can't see. So small. I know it's still subscribed. Okay. How long has it been since he put a video up, though? 2 months ago. See, I didn't get a notification for that one. See, I haven't got notifications for your videos, though. Because you put up one 3 months ago, a couple of them. I ain't got notifications for them. That's the problem. I'm going to have to watch this one here because I can't see it on here. My phone will go dead, though, because you got yours. Yours is plugged in. Done. How do I change this over? I can't get both messages on. Nope. See, he just keep calling you. He won't call you. Told you. He wants you. There's Rachel. She says, Francis, I miss you all so much.
Hey, Rachel. Who's Rachel? I forgot who Rachel is.
She used to be in her channel all the time.
Oh, okay.
I went in hers a while back. She was unsubscribed to us for some reason. She subscribed back. And she said she was asking, or said she was going to come back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know. You should tell me.
Goober don't have his wrench anymore, though. Rachel still got her wrench. That's funny. The wrench is still there, but she was unsubscribed to me. I didn't take none of them away. I lost them all one time. I don't take people's wrenches away, and I'll say, you know, I like talking
what
to
is
them.
this one? What does that mean, Curtis? Curtis?
What?
Which one I need to put on him? This one or this one?
What do you mean? No, the other one, regular standard. Yeah, you don't do that other one because they can take. They get that. They just added that. I've been putting out a couple videos up. I've been doing a lot of short videos. I'm trying to do different. You know, I need to know what people like. A friend of mine just made moderator. I can't get this to go to regular. I can't get this on all the messages though. I guess there ain't no way to do it on the phone. I thought there was a way to put this on all the messages. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm having trouble figuring some of this new stuff out. They got two type of moderators now, and I got to read up on that, see what that other moderator can do because I don't know. Are you two? Huh? Are you two, my friend, that think to where he can start making? I've got the people, but I don't there yet for them to let me make the money because I'm not sure what YouTube's going on. Start making. Oh, you're talking about the monetization, yeah.
Yeah,
making
monetization.
Money. Yeah, I've got it on mine. I don't get no super chats no more though. Was my super chat still on there? Yeah, it's still there. I was wondering if they took it off or not because I've lost all my hours. I ain't there because I don't get super chats no more. Hardly anybody ever gives me one anymore. I don't make no money on YouTube. I used to, but I don't no more. Where'd Rachel go? Who else is in here? Jay.
I miss you too, Rachel.
Jay. There she is.
I don't see it.
You can't tell who's blue when you're on this side, though. I don't like it. That's why I try to keep it on the other side. Because hey, cowgirl.
Hey, cowgirl. Hey, how are you?
You see what? That's what he does. He almost don't see you.
Who?
Yeah. Oh, he does. I'm not trying to use. Don't see him reading this. He said there and I called. No, he didn't. Last night. You know he didn't call mine last night. Mine never rang.
I'm good, Andy. I'm good. I like mess around with Curtis so much. I like to fuck with him. You just know I like him take him down to the ground. Me and Willie. We almost had him once.
That takes two of you to do it.
We're gonna swing him. Willie gonna take his arms. I can take his legs. Swing. Swing him.
7, like 4.
You know what I mean?
Damn, I'm hungry.
You know what I mean?
I always get hungry when I go on live streams. Why is that? You know, I told him he went to bed like 8 last night. Here it is, almost 10. He's calling in here again. And I told him he woke me up, and I say, what if he's asleep tonight again? He would have done the same thing. He don't care. I can just order them things online. I don't have to drive clear over there. I just use a lot of gas when I don't really need anything, but that's a long drive over there. If I could, man, I should go fishing at Turkey Creek Reservoir and then just go on to Bass Pro when I get. Well, I can't leave all my stuff sitting in the boat though. I would say I'd do it that way, but I don't want to leave my poles and stuff in the boat. Just wouldn't have anyone to come back. That'd be one way to make two things out of one trip, because I'd be almost halfway there. But that won't work either, because I got all that stuff in the boat and I can't leave it all sitting there because somebody steal it while I'm in the store, more than likely. It would work if there wasn't thieves in the world, but I don't know. It's hard to go in any place when you got your stuff in the boat because people take it. I mean, you could be gone 5 minutes and people will take your stuff. I mean, like they got a little bait store out there on one of the lakes out there, and somebody went inside there for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to get some lures or shiners or bait or something. They come back out and all their poles and tackle boxes took out of the boats, and they grabbed them, got them that quick. Parking right across the road. So that's how bad it is. What's funny?
Nothing.
You laughing at something? Who's that? Lowy, hey.
Hey, how are you? We was talking about you, Goober.
I've got to put the link up there to the.
I think a week ago we was talking about you. Talking about this is moving. You see this moving, Goober? Or this the laughing, Goober? It's so funny, Goober.
I don't know if he's still there or not. Probably ain't.
Oh, like messing with the Goober. That's funny.
Somebody's taking her with a feather.
Oh man, it's funny.
Oh,
Oh man,
she's cackling like a chicken. Uh, anybody want to come up and chat on the panel? I can put the link in there. I haven't done it yet. I don't know. Let's see. I ain't done this for so long. Okay, there we go. 6 people in the chat. Thank you all for being here. She took off. She wanted to do this, so I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about. It wasn't. It's still hot on the lake. She always gets burned every time she goes out. She don't want to wear a hat. She don't want to wear no suntan lotion. So she ends up burned every time. She gets burned so easy. It was only got to 76 today, so it said. So it wasn't as hot, but it's been 90 and high 80s. So, and humidity was down a little bit today, but fish weren't biting today. We just don't get to go out anymore. I mean, sometimes it's 2 or 3 weeks before we go again. We just haven't been going that much or whatever like we was. And I don't know. Just a lot of times when I go out, something breaks or something and ends up being an expensive trip or something. I had to get a couple pieces for the motor, and then I had to get a piece for the trolling motor that broke, and this and that. So I don't know. Um, and when I've talked about this before, about people saying, well, you shouldn't charge somebody to go fishing. But I had one guy tell me one time a guy wanted $25 to take him fishing or whatever for his share of expenses. And he said, I can't afford it. I wouldn't mind paying 5 or 10. But then when he got in my boat, he didn't ever give me anything. And I fed him and used my bait and my worms and everything. And I never got a dime. And all these people online on Facebook and these fishing groups saying, hey, anybody got a boat, but there are none of them around my area. They're always like 30 or 40, 50 mile away. And they'll say, hey, I'll pay for, drinks. I'll pay for gas. I'll pay all or half or whatever. I'll chip in. I've had friends in other states say, hell, if I come down there, I'd pay for the whole trip just to be able to go with you. But people around here say, well, you're going to the same place. You should charge somebody. I say, I'm not charging nobody. I just want you to share expenses, chip in a little bit for the, the gas expense, and they won't do it. So it's all on me. So that's the worst part. And the other thing why I don't go so much, but and everybody agreed. They said, well, they should do that, and somebody said, well, that's just an excuse. They said they're just being tighter than bark on a tree. They're just, that's only fair, but they don't see it that way. So, I mean, I take anybody like 2 or 3 times, but at the third or fourth time, I don't see nothing wrong with saying, hey, here's $30 trip, $10 my share. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Somebody throwing in from then on. Of course, if somebody comes down from another state, one of my friends, YouTube friends, I don't expect them to pay anything. They're my guests. I'm not doing that, but I'm talking about somebody here local that I take every time, or they'll say, well, you invited me. But if I don't invite them, they say, well, if you're going with you, I'll ride along with you or whatever. Or then you got to go by and pick them up and all that out of the way and everything. And they still don't give you nothing. So. I don't know any of you people that go fishing. Have you had any of them kind of experiences? What's going on here? Can anybody hear me? See me? I'm not seeing nothing. Okay, there's the video come back. Okay, I wonder what was going on there. Now it left again. I'm seeing a black screen. Did we lose video or something? Oh, we're on here. Something screwy going on. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Looks like I'm froze or something. There went okay. Okay, now it's working okay. Ain't nobody talking now. Made me think I lost the chat or something. My screen looked black here. I was wondering why y'all wasn't talking. Hello, hello. Where'd everybody go? Well, I'm hoping you all are seeing and hearing me okay, because I'm not getting any comments right now. I was trying to talk to y'all. Francis went in the bathroom. Ain't nobody saying anything. I've been talking away. Ain't anybody saying anything. We don't fix that where it's going to run all the time for. This battery don't hold in this thing anymore. Did you notice that it goes straight down when it's unplugged? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that about this battery going down real quick?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just getting old because of battery. That's a soldered-in battery. It just don't hold anymore. It should last for a couple hours. It doesn't. Ain't nobody saying anything. I've been talking and ain't saying anything. I don't know what. Nobody's holding a conversation. See, I've been in a lot of live chats and that's too cold, Francis. I'll have to get something to put over me then because it's going to be too cold. She wants to freeze me out of the room. She got the air conditioner down in the 60s. I can't. Man, I don't know what's wrong with this woman. Anyway, is that charging?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I don't know. Forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, I'm in a lot of live streams and I see the stream just rolling and people are talking and the host will comment on whatever people say in the chat. But nobody says anything in here, so I don't know what to say because nobody's saying anything. I gotta have, and people come in here and they just sit and they don't talk, and it makes it hard. I don't know why people don't chat in my streams and comment and stuff. So, I mean, I've been in a lot of streams and people was always just keep it rolling and commenting the whole time. And I sat here for like, well, you see, it's 9:49. Wait a minute. The last comment was 9:47. Now it's 10 o'clock. See, that's been 12, 13 minutes ago, and nobody said anything since. That's what I'm talking about. For 13 minutes, nobody's commented. Hello, anybody hear me? Anybody out there? Anybody seeing me?
Goober.
Cowgirl, Rachel, Lowy. I always forget how to say his name. He told me one time, Lowy. I forgot how he say it. I'm probably messing it up. Sorry about that. I used to know when I was on here all the time, but it's been too long now, and hello. I have to talk to myself. Well, you talk to them. They ain't talking to me.
They're not talking to me either.
I don't like doing live streams when people don't talk.
How's everybody doing?
Last ones I've been doing, people have been sitting.
Hello?
Jay, you still here? The ones that were here that I know were Jay, Lelwy, Cowgirl, Rachel, and Goo Bear. And I ain't hearing none of you say anything. I don't know unless there's somebody else. Somebody else. Can you all hear me? I'm gonna go make me something to eat. Y'all ain't gonna talk. I'm just gonna leave this what they call one of them silent streams.
Yeah, sounds. How's everybody doing?
What you want to eat?
I'm gonna fix this. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Hold on. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, poor Goo Bear has to leave. He has to go to work in the morning. Poor Goo Bear.
You're not talking. So.
Is anyone doing any fishing around near you guys are at?
Now talk. Now I took my ugly mug out of the picture. Now you can talk.
One person. How's everybody doing?
You want to make those cookies?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll see if I can get that turned on.
He's gonna make those cookies.
You gonna make them? You gonna make them?
You can make them. I gotta be in here. One person in here. How's everybody doing? I like to mess with Curtis too much. He's a pain in the butt. Worldly. He's a dangerous man. Comes to fishing. Peanut butter cookies. He's one to make. I like to mess around. 2 people in here. One just popped in. How's it going this night? He's gonna make some cookies and probably make some chocolate milk. He likes chocolate milk. With this peanut butter cookies.
You want to make these, Francis?
How's everybody doing? Goober. Oh, Goober. I need to do something, make these 2 pictures just to move it for Goober. Poor Goober. Oh, poor Goober. I always get picked on. Goober. I have to get a string to make these 2 pictures moving. Poor Goober. I know you're listening, Goober. Hey, go find a string so I can put these 2 pictures moving. Oh, poor Goober. Goober. Any of y'all want to talk about fishing? Fish is moving around the lake. Seaguar. Alligator. No. Curtis jump in the lake and swim with the alligator. Zoo. Funny. There goes Francis just taking off. I don't like messing around. I like messing around. Goober, you know I'm messing around. Do you see the 2 pictures moving now? Goober? He's still in there. Goober. Goober. Does anyone want to talk about fishing or what? You want to talk about fishing or what? Mike, ACC. How's everybody doing? Six people in here. Five people in here. I like to move it. You like to move it. That's funny. Hello? Why is nobody's not talking? Why nobody's not talking? 4 people. Hey, how is everybody doing? Let's see if I can put a different background in here. Hey, Bounty, hey, how are you? You want to come up, Bounty? How's it going, Bounty? Real American. Hey, how are you? My favorite country is. Hey, how are you? How's it going? You know him, Bounty?
And it takes egg and white sugar. It's hard. Boy, it's hard to mix up. It's thick. I don't want that job no more. Were you sleeping on there for him?
I don't know who that person is. Real American.
Hey.
I don't know who that person is.
He says my favorite country is Niger. Nigeria, I guess. He says my favorite country is Niger. Nigeria, I guess. My favorite country is Niger. Nigeria, I guess. No subscribers, no videos. Join January 2021. No subscribers, no videos. Join January. Turn that off.
How's everybody doing?
Bounty said, LYMI, I love you, mean it. She didn't stay, though. No. Well, no, she's in the background. Ain't nobody talking. Even after I left, they didn't talk. So I guess it wasn't me. Bounty, where you at, bud? Homemade peanut butter cookie. I don't know if they'll come out good tonight or not, because I had to make them myself and I didn't have no help. And I ain't good at something like that too good. Stir stuff up.
I just don't know what's going on.
You can't even see you, can you? You got the camera on you, do you? Looks like nobody's there. You got to put the camera on you. Tilt it down.
I will.
You ain't setting up. Francis. Here.
Alright. I'll do it later.
Here.
I'll do it later, Curtis.
Here's your cookie.
Oh, I'm watching. I eat it with these fellas.
Take these.
I am.
How you gonna take them?
And let it get a little warmer because it was hot. I take them later. Then get a little bit cool.
They are cool. They've been out there for 10 minutes cooling. That's what I'm telling you. You like them warm. They're getting cold now. They're ready. That's why I wouldn't have got them off. They broke up before. They're ready right now. They've been sitting for 10 minutes on top of the stove. They've been done. You want these two? You want these two? You want these?
Here in a minute. I said I get a little bit cool. It's hot.
I can't leave them sit out here and let some get into them. You like them hot?
3 people watching.
Look, y'all. Can you see these? Wait a minute.
Snack.
Fresh baked peanut butter cookie. I made them.
Yum, yum, yum,
No,
yum.
you're going to spill it. Well, you can't shake my hand. You're going to spill them all over the place. Where they go?
Quit rubbing it in.
Yeah, and I baked these. And see, she's a lady of the house, and I'm cooking for her. See, isn't that some? And the lady ain't supposed to bake cookies. Peanut butter cookies and milk, 3 down. Normally makes a small batch. Depends on how big you make them, but about 8 cookies.
Oh, y'all, 2 people in here. I like to mess with Curtis. Messing around. Just, I like to joke with Curtis.
Actually, it made 10 cookies. This is my 4th one. You want any more? I'll put the rest of the refrigerator on the plate. You want to eat some more of them?
No.
That's all you're going to eat, too?
There's
one in the fridge.
I want some milk.
I'm going to put these four in the refrigerator then. One or more.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody want to chat or something or what?
I don't know what it is. You get a chance to get a bit of panel. I guess the only way I fill the house and do a giveaway.
Who's this one right here?
Oh, I know who that is. Hey, buddy. That's chopped liver. She doesn't know who chopped liver is. Somebody you know from YouTube.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You know him from YouTube.
Who's that?
Oh.
I don't know.
I think but I'll give you. I think he lives in Texas. Did I tell you who it is? I'll give you some hints, see if you can figure out who it is. Come up on the panel there, chopped liver. The link's in the chat, brother. Trying to get this chat rolling tonight. Get you. I went and bought the StreamYard. Coyote told me he couldn't go on the thing. If I get I'll come up to get StreamYard. I don't see he'll get my notifications though. Hey, Matt. Come on up on the panel, brother. Like I said, I got the StreamYard now paid for, so you guys can come up. I'm coming. Woo! Woo! Man, it's cold in here. She got me freezing out in here. Icicles. I know. He don't get my notifications anymore, he said. He said, if you get StreamYard, he told me, I've had StreamYard for 3 months. Of course, I don't go on live much. He said I'll start coming up, and or me and you and him would, and like I said, I know I don't go live hardly ever, but I've been live a couple times, and he don't know when I'm on. So I bought the StreamYard. Now nobody, I haven't even really been using it, but been paying for it anyway. Thank God it's only cost me $10 a month. $25. I just couldn't go that for. I ain't called him for a long time. I've got his numbers. Well, no, I don't got it in my phone either. That's right, I don't have it in my phone. Well, maybe I don't have his number anymore. I don't know. I used to have his number, right? I don't have it in my phone. I know I don't. Wait a minute. Is that you, Matt? Okay. Want to make sure.
Yeah, it's me. Who'd you think it was? The Booger Man?
No, you get these people that use other people's names. I've had it happen before, and then they put something nude on there or something. I don't know if you ever had that, but they use people's names.
Mm-hmm.
That's why somebody says, "Show me your picture."
Well, I'll tell you this much: if Coyote does come up on your panel, don't tell him to flash me, because you may see something you don't want to see.
Oh my Lord! He really do it?
Well, it's not like he'd whoop his pecker out or anything, but he'd come up pulling his shirt up and say, or turning a flashlight in your eye.
Oh, a flashlight? Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like he moons you or something.
No, but don't give him no ideas if he is lurking in the background.
No, he says he don't get my notifications. He says he don't get them.
Well, I know I sent him the link, but that doesn't mean that he's lurking yet.
But will he get it right away, though?
No, I sent it to him through a message.
I mean, it goes straight to his phone?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him or talked to him for ages. I don't know. He says he don't get my notifications anymore. But he wanted me to get this because I was using that Restream because I ran out of StreamYard hours and I was always using the Restream to save my. And then one of my friends sent me this link for the $10 month plan. So I said, okay, I'll grab it. Well, I've had it for about 3 or 4 months now. I think it's about 4 months. And I ain't hardly used it a couple times, but nobody come up.
Yeah.
Well, Ace come up before he passed away. And then.
Well, I'm here.
And then I think that was about it. But he said you guys would come up. He said if you get StreamYard, he said me and Matt will come up and we'll chat. And I said, well, so I bought it and I haven't seen nobody.
Well, I know for Coyote, the last couple of months have been kind of rough for him. He fell the other night, and but he also, his wife is in Japan because her mom's on her deathbed. So, yeah.
Oh my!
And then he goes and turns off all the notifications on his phone. He puts it on Do Not Disturb, and forgot about it for like a week and a half.
Wow.
So. And yes, I see that he just sent me a message, and all it says is I hurt so bad. So. So does that real American's man's man need to go bye-bye?
I don't know. I never seen him before. He come in, just put something silly in there, and then he never said nothing else. He really didn't cause any trouble. Francis said hello to him, and I said, well, I told her it was probably a troll, but I said, well, I don't know. He didn't say nothing else. So I guess because he didn't get no reaction, you know. He said my favorite country's not Nigeria or Niger or something, or that's all he said.
Well, I'm just asking because if he needs to be chopped livered, then he just needs to be chopped liver.
Mm.
So, is Francis putting two and two together yet?
On what?
On chopped liver.
Oh no. Well, I was going to give her some hints, and I was going to tell her what Coyote went to see, and then, but when you said to come in with the other name, I said that's who it is right there. I said, and she looked. She said, "Oh, Matt." I said, "Yeah."
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
No, I was in the kitchen, but she didn't know who you. She didn't. She don't know who you are though.
Hmm.
She didn't know who you was. I said, well, you know him. YouTube.
So, have you been fishing yet?
Went today for a couple hours, didn't get nothing, got a couple hits with it. I don't know, it was slow today. It's actually was cooler today because it's only in the like 76. It's been in the hot like 86 to 90 or something every day. But we didn't have much rain. We're supposed to get some here in a couple of days. It's been really dry down here, and I don't know, the bass just weren't hitting today.
The last
She wanted to go catfishing, but we didn't do that because I didn't have anything made up for catfish. I had to go to the store, so I said, "Well, there he is."
Well, I know the last two times I went fishing, catfishing and bass fishing, I didn't catch nothing either. So,
But I ain't getting to go like I used to. You can come on up. The link's up there at the top, Coyote. If you want to come up, buddy, the link's up the top of the page there. It's pasted up there, pinned up there, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know how that pain. I got some too. I can't get rid of it. I can't sleep at night, and it just. I mean, I ain't doing good either, man. I get that crap, and I can't. Keeps me awake. I turn one way, and then I turn the other way, and
yeah.
I don't. I know how that feels.
And Coyote, just to let you know, if you were in here a minute ago, if you come on my panel and moon me, I will leave you in the basement.
So, oh, damn. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I never know with this new laptop. Oh, gosh.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. But I hurt so bad right now. After I got home and got off the phone with you earlier, I've been sitting here just hurting more and more. Dogs are like, let's go outside. And I'm like, I'm not moving right now.
Hey, Jessica.
Oh, my gosh.
Welcome. Good to see you. Come here, Francis. Jessica's in here now, and you got Coyote and Matt in here. She said hi, Francis.
Hey, Jessica.
She sent you a rose.
I don't like being home alone, though.
Home Alone. That's
I'd rather be out in the woods alone than home alone.
Yeah, you got what, 7 more days?
Something like that. But I don't know if she should come back yet.
How you doing? No.
But I don't know what she should do, really, because when they called us, the doctor said she's got about 10 days left and she's going to probably pass away. So we scurried around and got her a plane ticket. She gets there. I've been telling everybody, and everybody's been praying for her. And she calls me back the other day, a day ago or whatever it was. I can't remember. And now she's out of the hospital and going to a hospice. I'm like, well, what happened to the 10 days?
His wife's mother.
They're like, well, that's kind of on hold right now. I'm like, well, that's a good thing, I guess.
She prays it gets better.
But she's kind of gotten better.
Jessica, see.
But I hate seeing her suffer too. And having cancer in multiple spots and Alzheimer's is no way to go. But at least we got the wife back to Japan to see her.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I fell so hard last night. Oh, my gosh. I hurt so bad today. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I definitely know what that pain is. I got enough of it. I just, I ain't like some people. I'm kind of feel, what do you call it? Feel sympathy for somebody that hurts because I know what it feels like. And a lot of people, like my daddy used to say, he said, you tell them what's wrong with you, and they said, well, I had that last week, or I've been hurting too, or I can't sleep. They start talking about how bad they are, people do, and that. So I don't know. He said that's why I don't even say. Somebody said I don't say anything anymore, but
Well, I fell last night in the backyard. I was going down the steps and got to the last step and stepped into the grass, and there was a bit of mud right there, and it's kind of angled, and so it was slippery. And next thing I knew, I was on my face, but I kind of caught myself before I hit my face completely with my arms and my knees. But my hip and my back, my shoulders are hurt.
They heard about a month ago, didn't they, Francis? Yeah, they went down her upper GI on France. She said she got to see the GI doctor in the morning. She can't her stomach's been in pain too. She can barely eat any food anymore. The only thing she keep down is chicken from a whole food, she said. My daddy used to drink that ginger ale or 7 Up. He said a little sip of that, it settles your stomach, and if you get some ginger, ginger is good for your stomach pills. And also try oats are good for you, or something soft on your stomach like that. My daddy used to eat a lot of oats when he had stomach trouble. Those oats or stuff, something soft, soft things are
Yeah.
good for you.
Oats are real good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, they've done the camera GI thing a couple times, and I finally told him I guess it was a year or so ago now. I said, we done with the camera. Whatever you've seen with the whatever camera so far, that's what you got. You ain't getting no more. I said, all my orifices are closed.
You said they're going upper GI on her in the morning, Francis.
Oh man,
Praying for you, Jessica.
I hate that. They've sent a camera every which way but loose on me. And I'm done with that.
I don't mind the one up there. I just don't like the one down below, and I've been putting it off. So,
Well, my problem is they don't understand I'm a big man. And I don't react to medication normally. And I woke up on my knee operation 3 different times. I woke up during the GI once. I woke up during an upper GI once, about choked to death. That freaked me out.
they gave Francis too much one time, I think, and she didn't want to wake up or for a good while, and then the darn oxygen thing went off, scared me. It was going beep 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 beep, and I got scared. And they were calling him in there, and he said, "Oh, it's just her oxygen or something." I don't know what they said or something, but it wasn't nothing to worry about. They said, but boy, it scared me. But that was been about 3 years ago or something. But she said, "Thank you, Francis." I know. She said, "Or thank you, I love you." She said, "No, I'm used to it, but now though."
I tell you, the doctor came to me after my operation, during my knee operation. Goes, man, I ain't ever had anybody sit up and had a full conversation with me during the operation. You're the first. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you remember waking up? I said, I woke up one time and y'all had the wrong X-rays up. He goes, yep, that was the guy in front of you. Because I woke up screaming and I saw X-rays of a hand. I'm like, you better not touch my freaking hands. I'll kick your freaking butts up and down this Navy base. And they're like, no, your X-rays are over here. It's your knee. We know it's your left knee. I'm like, okay. Passed back out. Woke up a second time screaming and hollering. Thought I had ants all over me. And I woke up a third time, tore the curtain down that they usually have between you and the doctor kind of thing. I ripped that thing down and started asking him questions. Well, what's that in my knee right there? That's the probe to keep your bones apart. Well, what's that right there? It's the camera going into your knee so I can see. Well, what's that? That's the tool that I'm working with. Well, what's that? It's sending stuff into your knee to make it bigger. I'm like, well, hell, wait a minute. Y'all are watching TV. And I look over and I see a TV. And I see that they got it on and watching TV. They're like, no, Mr. Wright, it's the inside of your knee. Oh, really? Cool. And I sat there and watched him operate it for a little bit, and I still remember it. I when I woke up and everything, I remembered that time. And then they gave me something, and I went back out for a little bit. But then I woke up after the surgery, and I'm laying in the bed, and you know how your arms or your leg falls asleep and it gets that tingly sensation, and you touch it, but it doesn't feel like it's you, or like you go to the dentist and they give you a shot in your cheek and you touch your cheek and it doesn't feel like you because your cheek doesn't feel it, but you feel it with your hand. Well, that's the way they had me. And as the anesthesia wore off, it got lower and lower. And when it hit below the belt, I freaked out because things got itchy and I went to scratch things and things didn't feel like it were mine. And I'm like, whose weenie's in my pants? And oh man, I freaked out. Nurse comes running in there. I'm like, whose is that? She's like, that's yours. I'm like, oh, it is.
Dancing doctors. I never know. I ain't heard of them. No.
Oh, yeah. Being at the VA, they didn't care. They measure weight, your height. That's the anesthesia you get. You don't get no more, no less. If you wake up during it, smack you over the head with a hammer. You'll go back out. But I tell you what, when they did my wisdom teeth, that nurse learned to never lean over a patient again.
Look up the dancing surgeons.
Oh, that's some funny stuff there. When I had my wisdom teeth pulled, nurse leaned over me and all I saw was breast in my face. I did what any coyote would do. I latched on. Took 4 doctors to get me off of her. Oh, gosh.
Nearly 100 women suffered under dancing doctor scalpel, lawyer says. 2018. I see that on there. I see doctor who danced during surgery suspended by the Georgia Medical Board. Dang, it's all bad stuff. Doctor sued after video of operating room dancing. Dancing.
Well, who would want any doctor to be dancing? You're supposed to be operating, don't be dancing.
Dancing surgeon accused of leaving patient brain damaged. Dang, all this stuff's bad stuff. I don't know.
My doctor at the VA has been talking to me lately about, well, we should replace your knee.
They're not supposed to dance while you're being operated on. It's bad. They play music and they dance while you're under surgery, shaking my hand.
But when that doctor suggested doing a knee replacement, I came home and made the mistake of Googling it and watching a video. Ain't no way in hell I'm letting anybody replace me. I'll die. I'll cut my leg off before I do a knee replacement. Doctor's up on the chest of the patient with a freaking sledgehammer. Bam! Bam! Driving the freaking new joint into his bone. And I'm like, no, not me.
Big Mac got quiet.
He fell asleep.
No.
Everyone I know that's had knee replacement, they slipped on them. Have to have it done multiple times.
Yeah. Well, you either they either come out really good or they come out and you have issues.
Yeah, I had a friend, the one that used to go fishing with us on my videos, Dawn. He had his knee cut from about a couple inches above the kneecap, clear down, across the kneecap, clear down below it. He's got a big old scar there. Well, he went for a month or two, and he works for the big public standard, the big grocery company or whatever, and in the dairy section out there, something. And they're giving him a hard time about coming back to work, and he can't come, and now he can't drive or nothing. Then so last Friday they went back in and had to do it a second time. They screwed something up or didn't do it right. I sure wouldn't want that doctor. Don't mind. I got a knee that pops too, but I wouldn't. He don't mind. He's supposed to have been a good doctor, but I don't know. So that's the second time they went back in. That it was giving him trouble and still hurting. So I don't know. And it looks awful too. I mean, when I seen it, he was on a walker, and then he got off the walker the first time, and he went up to a cane, and now he's back on the walker again. So I don't know.
I got wobbly today. I was in a grocery outlet, and this little girl comes walking past me. I said, I know you ain't got a name tag, but do you work here? She's like, yes, I do. I'm like, can you get me a shopping cart? Because my cane is not strong enough to hold me up, and I'm getting a little wobbly. All of a sudden, she comes around a corner with a freaking wheelchair cart, and I'm like, no, a freaking shopping cart, not the wheel. So I fucking jump in the thing. I'm pushing it around, and she took the other chair back, and I'm on the phone with Big Matt walking around, and man, I almost went down in that store. My legs just got so wobbly. But I think when I fell last night, I tweaked my lower back, and this morning my legs didn't really hurt, but they didn't feel strong. And I didn't think about it too much. But when I got out of that store, man, I almost went down hard.
My knees are real bad. You got bad arthritis and bad knees too? Yeah, by the way, the guy telling you about, he's only in his 50s. I forgot how old he is, but he's only in his 50s, by the way. So, I mean, he's not real old. So
I'm only 53. But see, I was on a Navy ship for 8 years. And when you're out at the sea 9 months of the year in a ship, you rolling and rocking every which way out there, and your ankles and your knees, your hips, they get all screwed. Now, I'd get more land sick than I would seasick. You ever had that happen to you?
Mm-mm.
Well, you know what getting seasick is. You get out on
the
boat.
But I ain't never got that way. I don't know.
Well, what's bad is once you get so used to being out in the boat, rocking and rolling, and then you get back to port and you're not rocking and rolling, you can get sick, and it's called land sickness because you're not moving.
Old age is a dirty bitch, she said.
Yeah, it is.
Well, gosh, Jessica, but you don't look old though. But
oh, Matt.
Yeah.
Did you see those pellets?
Pellets.
Infantry sent you a video, or sent us both a video a little bit ago. You need to watch that video.
Oh, with the squirrel?
Exploding pellets. Dude, I want some. I shoot a raccoon with exploding pellets. I'm getting it. You probably could take a coyote down pretty good with that too. You remember Infantry Outdoors, Rattletrap?
Yeah.
He sent me and Big Matt a link to a video earlier.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. He lives probably, I don't know, about 3 hours or so above me. Two and a half hours, something like that.
Well, my parents don't live that far from you. They're only like an hour from you.
Mm-hmm.
My parents in St. Cloud.
Yeah.
And so I keep trying to get him to come down and pick you up and go fishing with you.
Yeah, that St. Cloud's a nice little town, from what I heard.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I liked it there, except my mom and dad knew everybody, and so whenever I'd go somewhere, my dad and I kind of look alike, and they'd go, "Ron, wait, who are you?" I'd be like, "I'm Ronald, Ron's son." "Oh, Ron Jr." "No, it's Ronald." So I had to leave because I was being called Ron Jr. or something like that more than my real name. And I was known as Ron's son. And it's like, yeah, no, I got to go.
Yeah, it's been hot here, like in that couple of days it was hit 91, and it was 86, 87 every day, 88, somewhere in there. Except for the day it was only 76, but
must be nice.
Oh, you can't fish on the lake though. It gets light about 7:10 or something like that in the morning. You got to get off the lake at least by 11 o'clock. You're just roasting though. I mean, it just gets so hot. It just burns you up on that lake and that sun reflection.
It's getting down to 38 still at night.
Well, it's in the 60s at night here, but
it's 46 right now. I'm sitting here in front of a little buddy with long johns, long pants.
You won't have too much more of it. Next month's May. Shoot, it got to start warming up.
This is Washington. All it does is rain and I just moved. That hurt really bad. Let's not move that way again. Oh my lordy!
All right, where did you get them at?
Sunscreen on, she said. Yeah, I tried to get Frances to put sunscreen on and wear a hat out in the boat because her face just gets red. It burned it up. It peeled curl off the last time. Her nose peeled. She won't put it on. She sat there and burned herself up the back of her neck, her hands, top of her feet because she got sandals on, and she won't put it on. And a couple people got mad at me saying, "Well, she's a big girl, don't tell her only once or twice, and if she don't do it, let her." So I've been letting it go, but unless she gets burned up every time, she won't listen. She won't do it. And then she comes home hollering and suffering. And I said, "Well, you won't listen. I got the sunscreen, stays in the boat all the time, 50, and she won't wear nothing." So
you could get her one of those big brim hats. That'll shade the sun on her head and her face and all. And on
I bought her a hat one time and stuff, but she only wore a little while, and then that's the end of that. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Nowadays they have a. I actually bought 2 of them when I was down in Texas, and I wear those things around here. I like them. They're real thin, breathable material, but it will cover all the way down to your hands. You can put
the mosquito repellent clothes that you bought.
Yeah. Well, they weren't mosquito repellent really, because the mosquitoes still bite through it. But it's UV protected.
You fell asleep?
You can put your hood. It had like a little hoodie, and you pull it up. It has the long sleeves have thumb holes in it, so you can put your thumbs in it, and it covers up half your hand.
You fell asleep?
But they're made for
Yeah,
fishing
you come up
and
there.
stuff, and it's really light, breathable material, but it will keep you from getting sunburned. Bonehead Assassin, how are you doing, sir?
Hi, Assassin. Hey, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
That's my juice.
But you heard what I said there, right? Get her one of those fishing shirts. Those
Well, she
things,
got one of the fishing shirts with the long sleeves on. She's got 2 or 3 of them. She won one, and then we got her a couple of the worldwide
Well, they
sportsman
come
long
with
lady
hoodies.
shirts.
they come with little hoods on them and stuff.
Yeah, she had the hood on today, but it was windy on the lake, and it kept blowing the hood off because they ain't got no way to hide her.
Those fishing shirts are supposed to be UV protective, and
Boy, it didn't get her there. It got her on the hands and her top of her feet and her back of her neck and her face and her nose, like always.
see the one I have has a turtleneck thing on it. It has the hoodie on it, and it has the in the sleeve. It has like in the sleeve area right here. You can take your hand and put a hole right there, and you can put your thumb through, and so it basically covers your hand up that much.
Wow.
And then your thumb sticks out of it over here. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, were you able to tap into the pack? I don't think so. I've never heard of Pact Act.
So you don't know what he doesn't even know what it is.
I'll have to check into it. But I need somebody that understands the VA stuff out here better than me and can explain things better than me, because I have several issues with the VA that I need help with. I did not get a letter. I wish I could go fishing, Bonehead. I gotta get my boat fixed still.
We went today. We didn't catch nothing. I don't know. They just weren't hitting good today. I ain't been having good luck lately. I don't know what it is. We used to catch a bunch of them, and lately I can't even get nothing to make any videos of them. I hate couple times I made a video and just said we're riding around the lake because there wasn't, or just say, hey, we're out here this morning fishing, but if you don't see me again, you know we didn't catch. Just to show we was out. But I hate doing that because people want to see the fish caught. And then I made a couple videos, where we just caught 1 or 2. They were small, but I didn't even make a video today because we didn't catch nothing. And sometimes I'll turn it on and say, hey, we're out here fishing, but we don't catch anything, so I hate keep making them kind of videos and putting them up when we're not catching anything. I didn't even bother turning the camera on today. That's why I ain't been having any videos. I've got 3 or 4 videos. Oh, we had a video come out Friday. Well, Friday morning, she put a video up, had 3 or 4 fish on it, and new videos come out Friday. And then we've been going to have a few videos coming out. They're back from a few weeks ago. Well, they're actually about a month or 2 old, these videos are, but we ain't got them posted yet. And we just ain't been out that much, like I said, because we ain't been catching anything lately. And we used to get 20 or 30 fish, sometimes 15, sometimes 8 or 10. Now the count's down to 2, 3, sometimes 1, sometimes nothing. So I don't know.
Yeah, I understand that. And they're out of stock on them pellets, Coyote.
I know. I already looked. But I'm wondering if I could make my own. Tannerite.
Well, some redneck chemist had to come up with that one, so
Tannerite, dude.
well,
Wouldn't that work?
I don't know because
Well, go get
you
some
have-
tannerite, try it out, and let me know.
I have tannerite.
Well, try it out and let me know.
I'm not wasting my tannerite on that.
Right channel screenshot. One-time payout.
Really? Hey, quit growling at you too.
Oh, okay, I see. She's telling you to take a screenshot of it so you don't forget it. Like take a picture of it, and then so you don't forget and call in the marker. She said you can get a payout on it.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my phone right now.
I'll remind you tomorrow.
PACT Act 2022. Here I said I just Googled it. It came up right away. PACT Act and your VA benefits is a new law that expands VA health care and benefits for veterans exposed to Agent Orange, burn pits, and other items.
Fishing with Skip, how you doing?
Care and benefits, new presumption conditions located for toxic exposure.
Rattle trap.
Hey, Slip, $2 super chat, man. I ain't got a super chat for ages. I appreciate, buddy. Man, it's
And
been a long while. Man, I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much.
Bonehead said that him and his wife are heading your way in a truck camper.
They are truck camping their way to Florida.
Huh. There's a campground right out here on this one lake we fished. We went there today. We didn't do any good. It's called Saddle Creek Campground. It's in Lakeland, Florida. It's about 10 miles from me or so, I guess. I don't know. But it's a little it's right on the lake there where we fish.
Didn't know that. Did y'all know the other day was National Beaver Day?
And you know, today is National Brother Day. So thank you to all my brothers.
Well, like, I think it was the 7th or something was National Beaver Day. Damn, I could have had so much fun with that.
Were you exposed to any chemicals, Coyote?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it says in here. It says Agent Orange, other toxic or burn pits, or any substances or anything. It says you usually get up to $4,000 in disability compensation, depending on the severity of your injuries or what. It says this VA PACT is talking about here in 2023. All you do is Google it. It tells you a lot about it.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'm just a little behind.
Veteran with spouse, no dependents. It says 100% 3,823, 70% 1,804. Matt, are you a veteran? Let's see. What else you guys?
Because I was in Desert Shield, Desert Storm, and when the oil heads blew up, we were right in the middle of that.
No, I am not. I tried to join the military, but they wouldn't take me.
Very nice.
You were too scary.
Well, we used to catch a bunch. We didn't catch anything today. It's a big place, though. It's
Well, I tried to join the Navy, and they said I was too tall.
I
there's
can
another
believe that.
keeper on what's that called? Oh crap! I know the name of it. It's out by Banana Lake, but can't think of the name of it now.
I was asked to go work on a submarine. I went and visited it. I crawled down the hatch, looked around, crawled right back out, and said, "Nope, not going to do that." And then they, I don't know, the guy finally got my medical record and realized that I was too tall for a submarine. So I wasn't allowed to go to the submarine, but I was too claustrophobic for a submarine.
Well, they said I was too tall for the boat.
Oh, yeah, I could believe that. Because when you go to general quarters, you are trying to run down the passageway and you're going through these hatches. Yoda's, he's going to kick your butt in a minute if you don't leave him alone. See, he's telling you. Sorry, my younger dog is harassing my elder dog right now. But it when newer people got on the ship and you could tell when they ran through the passageway or even just walked through the passageway and didn't duck or raise their leg high enough because they'd either have a big bruise or knot on the across their shin or a big scar across their forehead. I'm 80 ineligible to work, which basically makes me 100% or something like that. But I'm trying to get the full 100% anyways, because if I can get the full 100%, then I can get free license plate for my truck.
In Bonehead, is it decent fishing there at Saddle Creek?
Yeah, I said we caught a bunch there before, but lately I don't know. Well, there's one guy who goes out there in a kayak. Told me about a year ago. He says he was keeping all the bass, and he was keeping every one he caught. There's supposed to be a limit on the bass. I don't know where it's 2 or 3 under 15 inches, I think, and one over 15 inches or something. Is the when you're out there per person or whatever. Well, he was going out in a kayak and said, I just ate a 6-pounder. I don't know if he was trying to aggravate me or not, or round me up or whatever. But he said I caught a 6-pounder and I flayed him out, and I caught 3 or 4 3-pounders and I flayed every one of them, and I ate every one of my catch, and I got the freezer full of them. I don't know if he's just trying to get something started or what, but he said I go every day, and because all the sport fishermen down here release all the big ones so they can. That's the breeding bass, so they can grow up and see how big they get and make that they got what they call trophy catch and trophy bass thing. So they release them all, so they grow up to be the big bass, so somebody else can catch them. And it's most people catch and release, but you got a few people that eat a few. Well, they get in arguments on these group sites on Facebook and stuff about that. And I said, I hope you released it. And somebody said, yeah, I released it right to the frying pan, and they get the worst crubbing because, but there's nothing wrong with eating a couple, smaller ones like the 1 pound ones or something like that. But some of these people, like I said, they take a whole bunch of them out, or they took so many out of there. I don't know. There's a lot of bass still in there, but you got to know. Some days they want chatterbait. Some days they want jerkbait. Some days they want a spinner. Some days they want a watermelon red. Some days you can't catch them on watermelon red. You have to go to a June bug red, and they want the dark color. And so you just have to know. You have to keep fooling with it, see if you can catch them. And some days you just don't get nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I am. I'll keep a few small ones, but I won't keep anything over 8 pounds as far as like catfish and stuff.
Well, catfish, it don't matter. They take all them and the specks, but the bass is anything. But people don't keep any of the bass over 2 or 3 pounds. Anything over that they release down here like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pounders from on up. But
if my wife says I want fish, I'm bringing fish home for dinner. If she says we're going to have a party and we need a lot of fish, I'm going to bring a big old fish home.
But see, that's still different because you're not doing that every single day.
Yeah. I mean, there for a while, I used to keep a lot of fish, but then I realized that I was stacking them faster than she could cook. Hey, would you stop doing that on my legs? Hey, you can't do that because you're fixed and she's too young. Stop it. And I don't want it on my legs. Sorry. My dogs are being nasty over here.
no, we got Tenor Rock Fish Management area, but it's only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They got about 30 lakes back there or something. I don't know. You can buy some shiners. Now, shiners ain't cheap. They're like $16 a dozen. I mean, but if you take them, or you can catch your own if you know how to do it. But if you get shiners, take them out there and fish with them in this one lake out there. You can normally, you're going to take in some bass. I mean, and Tenor Rock's good for fishing. It's right above Saddle Creek, about 3 or 4 miles. So it's a good place to fish. But like I said, it's only open 4 days a week, like I think 6 in the morning till 5 or something at night or something. But
say, I'm troubles.
But you have to have a license. You have to check in with your license. They keep your license till you leave, and then they give your license to check in now that at the guard shack or whatever. And
this is Miss Troublemakers, also known as Yodi or TB.
Texas Beach.
Yeah, she's a Texas bitch. Huh? Did you hear that? Is that a squirrel? Squirrel?
Yodi.
Huh? Is that Daddy? That was my other daddy.
Yodi.
No, he's right there. He's right there. No, he's right here. Right there.
Yodi.
He's right there.
No.
Oh. Okay. Now leave Dinger alone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You have a bobcat? I have a bobcat too. My bobcat's right there. See, that's my pretty. Oh wait, that's my raccoon. That's my bobcat. It's my pretty bobcat.
And now the mountain lion.
I want a mountain lion. No, I want a cougar. Out here they're called cougars. Not the 4-legged cougar. I want the 2-legged cougar. Oh wait, no wait. The 4-legged cougar, not the 2-legged cougar. My dyslexia kicked in.
He got caught in that one.
Yeah, I think he out chasing beaver.
I got stuck on National Beaver Day. I'm still thinking about that.
His wife's gone for a little while and he starts talking about 2-legged. Mm-hmm.
Well, when he was in Utah, he was talking about getting another wife.
It's legal there. If it's legal, why not do it? The only problem is I have a hell of a time with the one I got for the 31 years.
Yeah.
Jackson.
That's what I said. One's enough for me.
I can't remember that lake. What is the lake that is right below or no.
Gene Jensen, he's up there in Georgia. They call him the Fluke Master on YouTube. He fishes all over up there. That's where he's from.
What
He's
is
a big name in fishing.
What is the lake right below Orlando? Okeechobee or
Okeechobee?
Okeechobee's not by Kissimmee though. Okeechobee's way down below me. I ain't never been there, but
Coyote, we need to go fish Lake Okeechobee.
No,
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah, it's a good lake, but that lake. Ooh, that's way too bright.
Rookie.
What? What'd you say?
Lake Kissimmee too. It's real popular. Lake Kissimmee.
Rookie?
Yeah, Rookie.
You see that lake right there?
Yeah, I see the lake right there.
That's my parents live right off that lake. Down here and off the canals. That's St. Cloud right there.
Is it Lake Kissimmee maybe?
Huh?
Is it Lake Kissimmee?
That's over here. This one. That's over at Kissimmee. But their lake is right there.
Yeah. But we can't go fish that one.
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't.
We could.
No, we can't because it's too close to your parents.
He's got boats.
Oh, you're talking about Lake Toho?
We could steal his boats.
Lake Toho's up there. That's a good. That might be the one. That's a damn good lake, Lake Toho. I bet that's up close to your.
This is their lake right there. I can't say that name. T-O.
Yeah, that's it. Toho. That's East Lake Toho. It's Lake Toho.
Yeah.
They call it short for Toho. They call it. It's got a long Indian name, but they call it Toho. That's East Lake Toho, and there's Lake Toho. That's what I was talking about. That's why I figured it was Toho. That's a damn good lake.
Yeah. East Lake Toho is the one my parents live on.
Toho.
Hey, I think somebody's in the basement.
Ukulele, but it's
Rattle Trap.
East and wet. Yeah.
I think there's somebody in the basement.
No. Hold on.
I'm backstage.
Oh, hold on. You know why? It went down to below. That's why.
Look, I wanted to show you. This is the kitten. She's a Maine Coon. You see her?
Oh, why did it show up on mine?
That's Luna Tuna. And then let me show you. Let me show you King Oscar. Let me figure out how to flip the camera back around. Hang on.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the comments. I was looking at the phone.
Hang on, y'all.
Sorry about that. I wasn't looking at the private chat. I was looking over at the phone, looking up something.
Oh, geez, he's a wild one. This is the bobcat. That's Oscar Mayer.
Huh.
Yeah, he's really a Bengal, right trap, and he's a Bengal.
Okay.
And you see his stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's bad.
I saw a video earlier. A guy had a coyote and a bobcat, and they loved playing together and all. I'm like, yeah, once they get grown up, I don't think they're gonna play so well together. But it had them as they were young, but it never showed either of the animals as they got older. So it probably didn't turn out too well later on.
Oh, Lordy. Francis, you better get the feeling better, woman.
Tried to get her to come up. She was on camera running the whole chat there in the beginning when I first come on, but she's sleeping down at the bed. I don't know.
I got my phone went out. Did she hear me, Curtis?
I don't know. I don't know if she's asleep or not.
Oh, okay. She
My
needs to
two
get the
dogs
feeling
have
better.
my two dogs have decided that they have woken up and it's playtime.
Jessica's okay. Talk to her next. We'll see.
And my youngest, which you saw a minute ago, is a Beagle Australian Shepherd,
Oh, wow.
a sheep,
Eagle.
which I got from Sasquatch up there.
Okay.
This way, man.
I'm gonna fall on top of your head.
I'm gonna fart in your nose.
Let her rest, Curtis, if she don't feel good. I'll see her another day.
But it's kind of funny because
Pot poo.
ever since I've had her,
Grump bucket.
I have learned that I cannot leave food anywhere out in front of her.
We
And the
can't
wife
either.
has learned that she cannot change clothes when she is around. Because every time my wife pulls off her pants or bra or panties or shirt or whatever, Yodi grabs a hold of that and is like, "It's time to play chase," and runs through the house. And I'll be in bed 8 o'clock in the morning, and the wife will be getting ready, and I'll hear, "Give me that back!" And I'm like, "Go Yodi, go Yodi."
Oh gosh. Now both of ours like water. So when you're getting ready to take a shower or a bath, you got to close the bathroom door or they'll come in and get in with you.
Oh,
Her daddy's that way.
Wow.
Dingo, my blue heeler service dog, 8 years old. No, you don't shut a door between him and me. You shut a door between him and me, and he will tear it down.
Wow.
We had to put a big old piece of sheet metal on my camper door so he wouldn't go through the camper door.
Yep.
Dang it.
And I mean, he's laying right here with his head on my knee right now. What are you doing over there? Yoder's is over there terrorizing something. I hear her messing with something at the garage door. But if I get up and just walk around to the backside of the trailer or the camper, Dingo's got to get up and go with me. If I go more than 5 feet, he's getting up and coming with me.
How's y'all's babies doing, Curtis? Didn't y'all have 2 dogs?
Yeah. No, they're doing okay, I guess. Max, I got a, I don't know about the female. I may be getting, I don't know. She's got these cysts on the female. She's always had them. She's got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. One of them's like a 50-cent piece. The doctor said not to worry about them. Else one got bigger. One, I don't know, something, but I don't know that it costs so much to have them all taken off, and then she keeps getting more. They start up on why she has all them. They don't seem to bother her, but I don't know.
Y'all had German Shepherds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that print. That's pretty.
Yodi.
What are you doing? What's funny is everybody sees her sides and her back and all, and they're like, "Oh, her hair is just so gorgeous." And I'm like, "Yeah, but look at those eyes." It's hard to see it here, but they are a baby blue
Oh, wow.
all the way around, and they're gorgeous little eyes. I've been offered
Coming to get you,
$2,500
Coyote.
for.
He's coming to get you.
A belt and supper.
He's coming to get you, Coyote.
I don't think it would get close enough to me to get me. I think I would end up being a belt, a hat band, maybe a boot or two.
That's a big one.
Shoot.
It's definitely going to be dinner.
Now you said you're living in a camper, the Rights Channel?
Oh no, when I went from here to Texas to see Big Matt, I was in my 16-foot camper.
Okay.
But I have a 3-bedroom little house here.
Now is that through HUD-VASH?
No, I got a VA loan and
Okay.
got it. And
Yeah. Well, HUD-VASH. Don't forget you can go through HUD-VASH too.
I'm married to a Japanese lady, and so with her income and my disability.
So are you getting disability or pension?
Disability.
But how come you didn't tap into your pension?
Which pension?
Through the VA.
I only get disability.
From Social Security?
No, from the VA.
So you're getting your pension. Okay. Go ahead. You get pension and your wife?
It's disability through the VA.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's if you're getting any money from the VA, it's a disability payment.
It's called a service-connected disability.
That's it. Service connected. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm on my thing. It says I'm 100% service connected.
And so are you getting the Agent Orange too?
I wasn't in Vietnam. I was in Desert Shield, Desert Storm.
Okay.
But I was in the gas fields when they blew up, and amazing how an ocean can look like a milkshake.
Wow.
And it stinks. I've been on details that I can't really talk about. I've done things.
Yeah.
So
my family, they're either Army or medical. So majority of mine was either Vietnam or they served both Iraqs.
I was in Desert Shield, Desert Storm, and the first part of it, I say the first part, but all of Desert Shield, Desert Storm, I was on the USS Kurtz.
And you're still working?
No, they actually blew
Which
it
one
up.
of y'all said? Yeah, which one of y'all said a few minutes ago y'all was working at a grocery store and asked a woman to go get one of those scooters?
No, Coyote was shopping at a grocery store and had somebody go get a scooter for him.
Okay, I thought he said he was
I
working
asked her
there.
to get a shopping cart, but she came back with a scooter, and I was like, I don't need the scooter. I mean, I'll take the scooter, but I just wanted a shopping cart.
Okay.
And then the freaking battery died as soon as I got on it, so I got the shopping cart anyways. And so, but
never fails.
I've got 2 bad knees, 8 herniated discs in my back, severe nerve damage in both shoulders.
That's what I was going to tell you that,
Arthritis,
Curtis.
carpal tunnel in both arms. Been dead 3 times.
When I went to the emergency room recently, Curtis, about my stomach, they did a CT and then they did an MRI. So they said it's nerve damage to the stomach lining that they could see. But now I got to go in tomorrow morning for an upper endoscopy.
Wow.
One more procedure down the hall. You know, I'm used to it. So it is what it is.
You know, I after losing 6 feet of intestines, I've had issues with digestive problems and all. I learned to deal with most of it, but when I got into, or after I was starting to come out of the military, they wanted to start doing more camera work. And ever since they started doing that, things got worse.
Wow.
And that's what actually, right before this crap hit the fan a couple years back, I went to the doctor and he goes, "Well, we need to do a scope." And I said, "Nope." And he goes, "But nope, we're done." He goes, "What?" And my wife looked at me and goes, "He said we're done. We're done."
But you know what though? Look at us. We're sitting up. We're not bedridden.
And well, they want to send a camera up my butt, up my mouth, and everywhere else. And I'm like, "Nope, I'm done with it. It would. If you want to look at anything, you can do an MRI or an X-ray or whatever, but we ain't sending nothing nowhere. We ain't taking nothing out of nothing." And no, all my holes are closed. And my doctor's like, "Well, okay."
Lordy.
Got home and I had a third degree from the wife. "Well, you should let him do it." Nope, ain't going to happen. I'm done with it. Nope. But no.
Now, with you being service connected, are you going to the VA or do you got a private primary care?
I would like to go to the VA.
Okay.
It's been 3 years since I've seen my doctor.
Why?
I can't go to the hospital.
Why?
I live in Washington.
Is it too far?
It's an hour and a half.
Okay.
Hour.
Understandable.
Well, you can't wear a mask, and he ain't
I
got no
can't wear a mask.
shot. So
I cannot wear a mask because I'm extremely claustrophobic. I will not do any shots. And I'm not a people person. I mean, I can talk to people like this, but if there's more than 2 people in here, I start freaking out.
Okay.
And I'm not a crowd person. When I went to Texas, Big Matt's like, "Well, we could go down to whatever place." And I'm like, "Are there a bunch of people there?" "Yeah." "No." I said, "If there ain't nobody there, it sounds more interesting." And then like a day later, his father-in-law comes out. "Well, do you want to go to the amusement park or this place or this place?" And I looked at him. I'm like, "No." He's like, "Never mind." And so everybody down there was kind of stumbled because they didn't know where to take me because they all were thinking.
no, I knew exactly where to take you. To the woods.
Well, your wife wanted to take me, or Henry actually wanted to take me to
Red Lobster.
He wanted to go to Red Lobster twice. He also wanted to go to the Alamo,
Oh, y'all got an Alamo?
Texas Alamo.
No, he didn't want to take you to the Alamo. That's like 4 hours away from us.
Well, whatever that thing that was close by, that something like that. He wanted to take me somewhere, and then he wanted to take me to the NASA down there. I'm like, "Dude, I'm from Alabama. My parents,
Huntsville.
my grandparents live in Huntsville.
Yeah, my family lives in Huntsville too.
I know. Break 19. Hey, Houston, we have a problem." Oh wait, I did that wrong.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we grew up in the NASA space camp. Good God Almighty.
Hey, Don.
You know how many times I almost went to that?
Hi, Don.
Uncle Don.
Done. Go Navy.
Thanks for coming in, man. How's it going? Good to see you tonight, Don. I have to go, but if there is a spot open at Settle Creek Campground in a couple of days, how can I get a hold of you and see if you want to fish?
Yeah, take him fishing, Bonehead.
I'm trying to think.
Make a video of it.
I guess just make a comment on one of my, like a video or something, and let me know about when you get here or something. That's probably about the best way. Because I see my comments usually right away or something like that. I got my email address is on my, or if you got my Facebook, I think my Facebook link's on there too. You can get a hold of me on Facebook or sometimes
Passion
we're
for
on
art.
email, but I don't go on email too much. Hey, Jessica. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. I don't think you've been here too much. It's good to have you tonight. Appreciate you coming in. I don't know if I even have you or not. I don't. Name don't sound too familiar.
Passion for art.
Let me make sure I
Is
got
a
her.
good friend of Big Matt and I's.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Let me make sure I got her.
I've known her for about a year now.
I don't know if I.
She probably has more paint than you have fishing lures.
Probably. But I got a lot of lures though.
She does the diamond art too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got a bunch of art channels, but I am okay. I'm subscribed to her, so okay. Yeah, I got the bell on. I am subscribed to her. I didn't think I was.
I actually sent somebody over to your channel the other day, Passion.
Sissy
Somebody
Street. I
was
didn't see one.
asking me about the diamond art, and I said the only person I really know that does it is Passion for Art by Jessica. Go find her; she will explain all that. And he's like, "All right," and I saw him looking it up.
Who
So,
else is in here?
but I don't remember who the hell it was.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get your notification though that you were on. It says you had a live stream a day ago. I didn't get the live stream, also I was going or something. Just didn't see it.
You know, these notifications with freaking Google and YouTube and
Well,
all
some people's getting
whoever.
every one of my notifications. Some of my people they get every one of them. Others will say they don't get any. So I don't know.
Cut the bell off and cut it back on.
I've done that, but still,
Hold on.
most of the time I get it like an hour or so after they end the live stream, or the next day at the same time that they were supposed to start.
Or when he's on my panel.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I've been on the middle of Big Matt's panel, and I get the message, "Oh, Big Matt's live." Yeah, we've been here for 2 hours.
Welcome to the panel, Jessica.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
How have you been, Jessica?
Good. I've been so busy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard. My wife is in Japan right now because her mother was maybe
Ill.
on her deathbed.
I've been so busy. I haven't had chance to. I've been so busy.
Yeah, well, I'm
I've
just
been I've
when
been
I see
listening to
somebody,
music and watching movies
try
on
to let them
YouTube.
know. I try to let everybody know when I see them, and so
Yeah,
but
I haven't heard anything about that lately.
yeah, about 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago, we got the word that her mom had. Ooh, burn it, baby, burn it. Sorry, my bug zapper's burning things. But we got a phone call from her dad saying that the doctor said she had about 10 days. And so I came up with some money and got her a plane ticket back to Japan. And now she won't be back until the 17th at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
But and ever since I have been putting the word out for everybody to pray for her mother has now moved from the hospital to the hospice and is actually doing better.
So
And
they don't have her on Ativan or morphine?
I don't know what they have her on. She's in Japan, and all I know is she's had cancer 3 different times or 2 different times, has cancer still, maybe, and she might be dying from Alzheimer's now.
Okay.
But the whole wife's family is not very talkative about problems. My problem is my problem. I'll deal with it. I don't want to bother you with my problems kind of attitude.
Private
And so
family.
it's hard to get information. I mean, for the longest time, Dad didn't know what was going on with Mom, and Mom didn't know what was going on with Dad. And finally, I had to tell the wife, look, we're in the States. Tell them to start freaking talking to each other and work together. They're married.
That's
I
right.
realize they're Japanese, but come on. And so now they're kind of working together, but it's still hard to get the information to me. But I was working on a memorial video for my mother-in-law, but now it's like, well, should I call it a memorial video or what do I call it now?
Just hold on to it, and when if something, God forbid, if something was to happen to her, call it celebration of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I figured I've been dead 3 times, and God told me, nope, you got stuff to do. Get back down there, get to work. I was like, yes, sir. And everybody I know have mentioned it to, and I'm like, hey, even if you're not a prayer person, just at least put good words in. But remember, and everybody's been praying and talking about it, and I know a lot of people have put it on prayer chains and stuff. And the wife called me the other day and was like, I don't know what to do. She's kind of getting better. Should I come back and plan to come back, or should I just stay and wait? And I'm like, that's up to you, babe. I don't know. And so we're kind of at that situation now. But it's great that she's getting better, but
I was actually on Curtis's channel a few years ago. I was on the playground and I started feeling real bad. And I told Curtis I was going to get off the live stream, and I called an ambulance. And my stomach was hurting real bad in my abdomen area. Went to the hospital. I was laying there on the CT.
did she freeze or?
think she froze up.
I was listening to the story. It was like, and
That's weird because she had no trouble all night.
yeah,
And,
might have hit the wrong button. She's back.
I was
No, there's
laying
two
there.
of them.
I was
There's
laying
two
there
of
on the CT scan machine, and the radiologist says, "Hey, I recognize your doctor. Do you have your phone on you so I could take some pictures?" I said, "Yes, over in the wheelchair in my purse." And I went back to the room at the ER, and the doctor comes in and says, "Well, we've been in contact with your doctor. We found 32 adenocarcinomas." So Curtis seen me at my lowest, but I beat it. Stage 4 colon cancer. I beat it.
One of my, he was my neighbor across the street, and he's moved a couple times since then. But he has.
I'll be back. I gotta let my doggy out.
It's such a rare cancer. I can't even think of the name of the cancer. Like 1 in a million people ever get it. And there is absolutely no cure or anything for it.
Okay.
All they can do is make him as comfortable as possible. And they've been telling him for 3 years, you got 6 months. And he was supposed to get like 500,000 to 800,000 for this lawsuit. And because it turned out whatever the job he was doing, he got poisoned in doing the job or whatever or something. But I don't understand exactly what happened. But after all is said and done, he got maybe 100,000. And he's like, and that's what I got to leave my wife and kids when I die. And
There you go.
it's just like, wow, that's ridiculous. Because I mean, they were telling him he was gonna get 500,000 or to 800,000, and he's only barely getting 100,000. And so they're ripping him because of lawyer bills and whatever
Back pay to the hospital too. All the hospital
whatever
visits.
bull crap they can come up with to
Yeah.
take a cutout. They got to take their government tax out too, and whatever. It's makes me irritated to see. I mean, you figure they're on screw veterans, but when they screwed everybody like that, it just really irritates me.
The rich get richer and the poor get poor. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
How's
Yep.
he doing? How's he doing healthy wise?
He was doing pretty good. He was rebuilding small engines and stuff. He used to be a big diesel mechanic, and then he kind of went to cars and stuff, and now he's kind of doing lawnmowers and.
Is he here on YouTube? I'm part of small
No,
community.
no.
Okay.
He watches a lot of Facebook stuff, but he won't hardly do any YouTube stuff. But apparently it's spread to another area of his body now, and so he's not doing the best, really. But his wife, if I can find it here. Yeah, here it is. Turn the brightness down. He got him a Jeep.
There you go. That looks nice.
And so
With
he's
an engine on the back. What is
pretty
that on the
happy.
back? Is that the engine on the back?
No, it's just a mat or a fender, a gray fender back there. But yeah, that's him standing next to it. But he's doing what he can still. He stays busy with little things, but you can tell he gets tired a lot easier and quicker nowadays.
Yeah, and does his weight fluctuate?
He's skinny as hell. He's always been skinny as hell though.
Sit your ass down, boy.
He does look a little bit skinnier than usual though. But now if you just brush up against him, he'll bruise.
Dang.
And it
Are you real close with him?
not as close as we used to be. When he lived across the street, I'd always go over there and smoke a bowl with him and stuff. But now he's up where he's at, and he's probably 45 minutes away.
If you got his phone number, just text him and tell him to get some pure moringa capsules. Take one in the morning, one at night.
Oh, he's taken so much stuff. He's got his green card and all, and so he smokes a lot and
Okay.
taking a lot of other stuff, and he goes in for dialysis or not whatever that stuff is, the radiation treatment or whatever.
Okay.
And he
chemotherapy or radiation?
Sits in a chair and they put an IV thing
chemotherapy,
on his chest.
Yeah. Mine was right there. Mine was right here.
They had one over here on this side, and it was right under his collarbone right there.
Yeah, mine too.
And something happened. The nurse did something to it, and they had to move it from there to this side.
Oh.
And when they moved it, it really messed him up. But they've come back and said the first couple treatments kind of was doing something, but now nothing's doing anything. They've kind of, they're starting to already give up on him and just like, hey, what can we do to make you comfortable attitude? And he's like, I ain't done yet. And so, but again, I've been having people pray for him. He was supposed to be dead 3 years ago. And he's still going. And
Okay.
so
that's what you call a fighter.
It's you got to believe in the miracle of God. I mean,
it was nice meeting you, Curtis. I'm gonna drop down because the neighbors upstairs done decided to have a party.
Okay.
Y'all can't hear that noise in the background.
I don't hear nothing. But
then if you want me to stay up here, I don't want you to get into no trouble because I can hear them blaring the music.
Well, I hear a little bit when you're not talking. Yeah, I hear a little bit, but when you're
Yeah,
talking,
I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in chat then, so you don't get in trouble.
okay.
All right, it's nice
All
meeting
right.
you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Nice meeting you, Jessica.
She's still there.
Jessica,
Oh.
did you fall asleep?
She's over there painting something. Oh, but I'm gonna have to jump off here too. I gotta go get me some food, and I'm gonna let these freaking dogs out before they tear up my garage anymore.
Yeah, I let one out and I had to give him some water, and I let me got the other one out now. So,
Well, after I brought Yodi back, I've learned that I can't let them out in the front yard anymore. I have to let them out in the backyard. And if I let Yodi out in the front yard, she'll take off down the road one way or the other, and I'm chasing her.
Matt,
You don't have your unicorn on.
No.
Hey, Jessica, there's a spider behind you.
Mm.
I still think we need to send Warrior Heart a unicorn onesies. That would be funny. See him out there in a unicorn onesies fishing.
Jessica, is that a new stuffed teddy bear? Or whatever you want to call it?
That's not a teddy bear. That's a
unicorn or a kitty?
Hello Kitty. It's
Oh.
a mermaid Hello Kitty. Or is it a merman?
It's a Hello Kitty mermaid.
Ah.
I got it tonight.
Mm.
Yodi can hear those dogs barking. She
Yeah,
just jumped up and looked around like, here, dogs.
Uncle Don says it's a Easter egg.
Easter egg. You know, I didn't realize it was freaking Easter, and somebody text me Happy Easter, and I'm like, what? And I looked on the calendar, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is Easter. Those are cool.
Jessica got stickers.
I need to get me some stickers made up. Is that whose stickers? Okay.
I think that's for her coin channel.
Ah.
I'm into coins now. I'm a coin member.
Cool.
do you know Spray Can?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what I thought. That's probably where I met you at then.
She's over a lot on Bait the Hook.
Yeah, I know.
I work with him.
I know Timmy.
I work with him on his channel now.
Okay, cool.
But Spray Can's a really nice guy. He auctioned off some stuff for me over there one night or whatever. But he's a really good dude.
I've seen you over there a few times, Jessica.
No, not yet, Don. Yeah, so I'm busy with the coin stuff, so that's what I do nowadays is coins.
Well, I'm going to go let these dogs out and grab me a bit of food. I'm going to jump off here, but I'll have y'all playing, so I'll be listening.
I ain't going to stay on too much longer because it's 1:45 here and get a little tired. I've been on 3 hours and 16 minutes. So.
Yep. I'm going to get off of here too.
It's only 9:45.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and watch some videos and listen to some more music.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for coming on. I really appreciate it, and good to have you in
You're
my
welcome. Yeah, I was watching for a while and just I just wanted to come out and say hi.
I appreciate it. It's good to have you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hurry back. Bye bye.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank
You
you. Good night. Bye bye.
too. She seems really nice. Anyway, the first time I've seen her on cam, I think, but I like having a good. I like to get this chat back rolling again. I just don't get on like I used to have a regular Saturday night show, and I'd be on every Saturday night, and I just don't. We don't get on much anymore. I just don't get on that much. I got to talk to you later on too, Jessica, J-Dub, I should say, because there's two of you Jessicas in here. So I got some bad things going on too. So, but anyway, there's another lady does those diamond things. I was on her channel, but I can't think who it was. So I think she got diamonds in the title of her name or something. I don't remember. There's a few people do them on here though. We've got a few art channels and thing or whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I might have your number. I got some Jess's number in my phone. I don't know whose number that is. It's in my phone. I don't even know whose number it is. I don't know how it got in my phone, to tell the truth, but there's a number in my phone. I don't know whose number that is. It's in my phone. I don't even know whose number it is. Let's see. I don't know if that's your number or not. I was kind of figuring it was your number. Does your area code begin with a 4? Let's see. Let me check this here. Wait a minute. I can look it up real quick. See if I don't know if this is your number I got or whose numbers it is. Yeah, it's got to be you. Yeah, okay. I don't know how I got your number or where I got it from, but it's in my phone. I just never used it. It's in my phone, I guess. Yep, that's what I got. Yeah, okay. Okay. I got it for some reason. I don't know why it's in my phone, but it's been in there for a long time. I just never called it. Oh, you must have gave it to me ages ago or something. Oh, not the night. No, not the night. But okay. Well, I still got 5 good people in the live stream. I appreciate you all being here, and appreciate Coyote and Matt for coming up on the panel, and J-Dub and Jessica and all them for coming up. I really appreciate that. First time I've had a panel for a while. Can't seem to get nobody up. I started paying for StreamYard and I don't use it. And okay, yeah, I do. Well, usually most of the comments come up on my phone. Most of them, not all of them, but hopefully. Some people's got my phone number, but not very many people's got this new one. So, but a few people do. I think Coyote should have my number, but Hey, Don, thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I don't get your notifications. I don't know why. I know you go on, or else you're on when I'm away or something. Maybe it's early in the morning or something. I'm not up or something. I don't know. I'm a night owl, so I'm not up early in the mornings usually to catch any of the live streams. But I like to come in other people's live streams, support them, the ones that support me. But I just don't get the notifications from everybody. I don't know why. I just don't get them. Make sure Dawn's bell's still on. I'm pretty sure it is. I know I can. Yeah, it's still on. Let's see. You went live 2 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah, well. I haven't even see if I got a video. Video a month ago. Well, I say I don't get the notifications. That's my problem. Night, Dawn. Nice meeting you, and prayers to Coyote. Take care. Nice live. Thank you, Dawn. I don't know how to a lot of that yet. Yeah, I see you over in a lot of those hog leggings, or I think that's what that's at, or someplace. Some of them catfish places I see you all the time. I don't get in a lot of them anymore. I don't go into live chats as much as I used to. I just ain't been feeling good for a while now. I've told a few people about it, and just really been nervous about that. So I just ain't been doing good at all. I just don't. I ain't got no energy, nothing either. I just don't feel like. I don't even feel like fishing anymore. I just don't even feel like getting up in the mornings. I hate really taking anybody out because I ain't been catching anything. Nothing been catching anything. Just the fish just ain't been biting good. Really, my bass boat, if you put more over one, or you can put three in it comfortably, but you try to put four people in it, it's going to be crowded. I mean, because it's not a big boat, you know. There's really not room for four people to really fish. Your lines would be getting into each other and stuff. It's kind of a little rough when you got a couple, you know, take out. I don't have a big enough boat for couples really, but me and Francis and Willie usually go together, and you know, it works out okay. But Central Florida. I'm about an hour below Orlando. That ain't what's the problem is, and I ain't had no doctor's appointments in 3 years. When COVID hit, I quit going. I ain't been to the doctor since. I went to the emergency room in February of 2022, and that's the last time I've been in the doctor's office. They wanted me to go get checked further, and I never went no further with it. So anyway, I appreciate you all being here tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. I think it's like 5 minutes to 1 almost, and we've got about 4 more minutes. We'll be on for 3 hours and a half. Ringa, never heard of that. Hell's Moringa? What is that stuff? What's that moringa do? Raw from India. Leaf powder. Superfood. Traditional herb. Never heard of it. Ain't gonna cure cancer though. I don't think. They say blueberries are good for cancer, but I don't eat that many of them though. That's moringa powder there. That's a powder though on Amazon. Powder, I don't know. Powder would be hard for me to take. There's 1,000 milligram of it. It says Walmart's got it too. I don't know if they got it online or in the store. They said they got Spring Valley Moringa, Walmart. I don't want the pill, not the powder though, because I can't take. You want to give me all this stuff? Gravioli is for natural remedy for viruses, pain relief, and anti-inflammatory and blood sugar. I don't know about my blood sugar, but I get low blood pressure if I get anything. I don't have no high blood pressure problems. It's one thing I don't have. I got everything else. I have plenty of my share of pain though. I have plenty of that. Cool. Well, that's one thing I want. I'll have to call you or something, talk to you later. Yeah, because I wanted to talk to you how you got through all that with that stage or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and get on off of here. I love you, J-Dub. Appreciate you, my friend. Love you as a friend, a good friend. Appreciate it. And love all of you out there. Thank you so much for being here. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. So that's why you guys make the channel. I appreciate you all being here and hanging with us and watching. You all have a good night. I love my YouTube family. I appreciate you all. And okay, Dawn, buddy. Francis is zonked out. I don't know. Okay. She was staying up all night and wasn't sleeping at all, staying up the whole through the night, and then she started sleeping. Last night she went to bed at 8 something, and then she said she wanted to go on live tonight, but she'd been staying up, and then some nights going to bed at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know. She just cycles all messed up, but she's so young, got so many problems for being as young as she is, and she's got the body of somebody in their late 50s or 60s, and I mean, with far as health problems, I mean, body, body-wise or whatever. But I mean, she looks good, but she's got a lot of problems. It's a shame. I feel bad because I know what it's like. Okay, 3 hours and a half chat. Like I said, I'm gonna let you all go. I get to rambling on. I'll be on here another 5 minutes. Keep talking. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night. We'll catch you next time on next episode. Good night, everybody. Make it sound like I'm a TV show, huh? Good night.